Today, the co-owner of Return to Nature Funeral Home is set to be sentenced on state charges.
Jon Hallford and his wife Carrie pleaded guilty to improperly storing nearly 200 bodies, a horrific case uncovered in October of 2023. Denver 7 has been bringing you updates ever since, even listening to what the victims' families wanted during last month's hearing.
We're asking for 191 years, which is 1 year for each of the bodies that were recovered, and 2 years, 8 months, 1 week, and 3 days, which is another day for each of the ones that have not been accounted for.
But this morning, Jon faces just 30 to 50 years after taking a plea deal.
Denver 7's Allie Jenner-John joining us in the newsroom to walk us through how he got to this point, because Allie, originally a judge had said no deal.
Yeah, which we're learning, guys, is incredibly rare. The judge saying it at the time. He reserves judgments like that for, quote, the most extreme cases. So to recap, Jon tried to take a plea deal back in August where he would have been sentenced to 20 years in prison. The judge listened to more than a dozen victims, decided he could not accept the agreement, and called for a harsher punishment. That brings us to December, when a judge accepted a new deal of 30 to 50 years in exchange for Jon's guilty plea. Now, I spoke to Denver's former district attorney about this case. To be clear, he has played no part in it, but he has spent more than 3 decades in courtrooms, negotiating deals, trying cases, and accepting judges' decisions. And he tells me in his 33-year career, he saw a judge reject a plea deal maybe twice. That speaks to just how rare this is and highlights a judge's responsibility to make that final call.
And so the judge does have the right to say, no, I'm not accepting this. You can go to trial. And I have a feeling had they gone to trial, they'd be looking at a far more time than the original plea bargain and even the second plea bargain.
You heard from loved ones of victims who still think the Hallfords should get an even longer sentence, previously telling us there are questions that would not be answered without a trial. Jon will be sentenced today only on state charges. He's already been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. Denver 7 does plan to be in the courtroom today. We'll, of course, bring you updates on air and online. And I'm always looking into court cases and crime trends. So if you have any questions about this story or another, scan the QR code on your screen. You can send me an email. Anusha.
All right, thank you so much for that, Allie. Now, it could be weeks before we learn the fate of Jon's wife, Carrie Hallford. Under the plea agreement, she is facing 25 to 35 years for the state charges. Her federal sentencing has now been postponed until next month. Now, up until 2024, Colorado had been the only state in the country that did not regulate funeral home directors. That changed with the Hallford case and the Miles Harford case. Harford was sentenced to 18 months in prison for abusing a corpse and theft. Investigators found Harford, who operated the Apollo Funeral and Cremation Services in Littleton, had stored a body of a woman inside a hearse and then found dozens of cremated remains in his rental home. In 2024, Governor Polis signed new regulations into law. The first requires all funeral professionals to be licensed. That mandate, however, that does not start until next year. Another law requires background checks and certain educational requirements. We're also seeing new requirements for routine and unannounced inspections of funeral homes and crematories. Now, after that change, the state actually reported another problem after an annual inspection said that led to another case of mishandled remains being discovered in Pueblo last August.